My people wonder they say shall never end. They said all the Oloris who have decided that Kabiyesi will not drink water and keep cup, they are now on the run. Yes, so they are still talking about how Ebony fainted in a shrine when she went to do some rituals to make Kabiyesi forget about immunity remover and come back to her when they said this Ogunjaye visited Ebony and the Ifa priest in the shrine. They say she fainted. We are still talking about that one. Right now, we are hearing another thing about gospel. At the end of the day, they will say, these women, they have repented. They have been begging Kabiyesi to forgive them. They are no longer going to fight Queen Naomi. Their hearts are now very clean. Why are they seeing this spirit? Hmm? Why are they seeing this deity? Because they said the deity comes to you when they see that your heart is not clean, that your hands are not clean, that is the only time that they visit you. You see this deity, if it is true that Kabiyesi released it, I think it's even better than that immunity remover. Yes, it's better because they say this one no dey spare anybody, But who knows? Maybe it will still be sparing Kabiyesi's wife. So the only thing is that it is frightening them because when they said Ebony saw it in the shrine, it did not buy her. The only thing that happened was that she fainted. After few minutes, she woke up and started running for her life. So, is that to say that the spirits too are still not doing something to people that have a direct link with Kabiyesi, like his wives? I don't know. But what we're hearing right now, they said someone like Gospel, they said Gospel went to a place. Upon return, she was in her chambers, and when she wanted, they said she took her bath. It was night already. So she took her bath, and they cannot do without makeup. I've not seen their faces without makeup, not even for once, except for Queen Naomi. Yes. So, okay, I have seen Ebony without makeup, sure. But most times, they always put on makeup. So, someone like this gospel, they say she returned back from one of the occasions that she went for. Then she went to bathroom to take her bath. She had finished taking her bath, only for her to come to the mirror. Women and mirror now. She would want to do her routine makeup so that all this daily routine, so that her body will be given in order to attract Kabiyesi the more and all of that. And they say she was on her night wears, trying to do her maybe evening body routine before going to bed. Then the next thing she saw was something that looks like human being with fire. You know, they said she was shocked. She couldn't believe what she saw. She thought it was like she's in a trance. As if that is not enough, they said she looked back. When you see something on the mirror, you might be thinking that that thing is right beside you or at your back. Upon looking at her back, she did not see anything again. And what she saw was so frightening. They said if you see this image, no matter how brave and strong you are, you must faint. If you don't faint, you must lose it. That is what we are hearing. So they say when gospel noticed that there is something, and upon turning, she did not see anybody. She did not see anything. She was like, she couldn't believe it. Then, on looking back to the mirror again, she saw the same thing. Hey, at that point, they said she was shaking already. Then she went to the next mirror, I think the mirror in her bedroom, only for her to see the same thing. That was how they said Ebony started screaming. Did I say Ebony? Gospel started screaming. Someone that called herself a daughter of Zion. She not supposed to be praying. Anyways, they said she started screaming. While she was screaming, the next thing she started breaking all the mirrors. She broke all the mirrors in her bathroom. The next thing she came to the bedroom and broke all the mirrors. So anything that would bring reflection of that image, she was breaking them. And while she was breaking them, she was, as in, she was screaming based on what they say she saw. You know. Then they said the security guard that is it her bodyguard? I think they said her bodyguard was outside, and the bodyguard, upon hearing her scream, thought that maybe someone must have attacked her or something. That was how they said the man rushed in. Upon rushing in, he noticed that she was on her nightwear and there was no one there. But the way she was acting strange, the man did not have the heart to leave her like that, despite the fact that she was wearing nightwear. They said the man tried to look for a wrapper, to cover her up while asking her what the problem was. And they said she wasn't talking to anyone. She was just screaming, you know, destroying things. At this point, it's no longer only mirror she was breaking. And they said the security guard, I beat her bodyguard, now managed to hold her. And upon holding her, she was frightened. The way she was holding the man, they said the man was like, this woman thinks that I'm her husband. But it was out of fear that they said she hold the man like that. And that was when they said they sent her. They called Kabiesi to tell Kabiesi that see what is happening. Oh, she is losing it. Oh, and Kabiesi said they should bring her to his chamber. Kabiesi already knows what is happening. So that was when they said they managed to accompany her to go and see Kabiesi in Kabiesi's throne room, because they said at that point Kabiesi was still in his throne room. They said when they got there, she was shivering. She was holding Kabiesi, begging Kabiesi that Kabiesi, she have not seen this kind of creature before. What is that? They said Kabiesi laughed. After laughing, Kabiesi told her that it simply means that your heart is not clear. That if your heart is clear, like you have been claiming, because they said lately, Gospel and the rest of them have gone to go and beg Kabiesi to forgive them, that that their hearts are clear right now, that they will never fight Queen Naomi or think about anything evil again against Tadenikawo or Queen Naomi. And but when they brought gospel to Kabiesi, Kabiesi told her that that thing you saw is an what they call it, Ogunjaye deity. And they say Kabiesi started letting her know all that she needed to know about that deity. You know that she's not from that land, from that place, and she did not, or she may not know about that Ogunjaye, or maybe she must have been hearing about it. And remember, they said this deity have been underlocked for a very long time, for centuries. Kabiyesi released it because of the fact that he needed safety, and the elders are not allowing that safety to come. So he have to do what he has to do by using the weapon of his warfare. So they say Kabiyesi told Gospel all that she needed to know about the deity, and also warned her to keep her hands off evil if she wants to stay in this palace. Because if this thing should come to her again, it is going to be by on arrival. They said Gospel was shocking, as in she was shaking. Allegedly, this is what we are hearing if the information is true. Don't forget that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you.